Oh, Lord. Why did I do this to myself? How do I look? This is so painful. I think it's this way. Actually, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. This is extremely extra. Yeah, so we're gonna go check out nightlife together. I'm gonna take you guys to a really cool place, really pretty. It's like 20 minutes walk. I don't even look like myself anymore. No, it's actually it's the other way. It's the other way, it's the other way, it's the other way. I'm stupid, it's the other way. If I keep going straight, we'll see it. We are going to see nightlife, like lights and everything, so take you guys along. Yeah, it is very intricate. Look at my f***ing hair. Child, look at that hair. My hair's like decked out. You could buy roasted. That's a dude. Did you see that? That tall dude was a dude. He's dressed up as a lady. It's badass. No, but there's like sweet potatoes, roasted sweet potatoes. And we just keep going this way. And this whole area is so beautiful. Look at this. Look at this, child. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to take you guys to the most beautiful place in Xi'an at nighttime. But no, there's like a ton of lights. Look at that. This is like night in China. But yeah, I hope you guys like the look. There's so many people in this type of outfit. Most people are wearing this little cloak, but I didn't want to wear the cloak because I didn't want to leave my jacket there. It's so pretty, right? It is super pretty. No, see, like people are really nice. Why is there screaming? I need to go towards the screaming. Why are people screaming? Oh, it's the waterway that like functions accordingly how high you scream. The water goes as high as they shout. That's why. Look at all these like TV screens. That one's kind of flashy, actually. This is a VR experience. I am not going there while I dress like this. So this is where all the pretty girls get pretty photos. We're getting photos. We're not getting photos. We're not a pretty girl. No, I'm trolling. I actually feel pretty in this. Look at that, chat. Let's go check out the food stalls. This is the place in Xi'an for all the photos, yeah. Like especially that red wall there. There's a pagoda in the back. That's an ancient pagoda. That's from like a good 2,000 years ago. During the earthquake a couple years ago, it actually fell down. That dude's like blocking my pagoda, but like that pagoda fell down multiple years ago. Oh gosh, she's like in the way, but like, yeah, that pagoda fell down multiple years ago. And they rebuilt it basically. So it is like a almost 2,000 year pagoda though. So it's an old built pagoda. There's a lot of like cultural artifacts on this street. When I was like a kid, this place didn't exist. I'm pretty sure they reconstructed this later on. The pagoda existed, but like all these lights were not there. So this place didn't exist until like recently. But this is like the go-to place for photos. This is the place for photos. You see this on, you know, all the social media sites. Oh God, I want to go on that. Chad, I want to go on that thing. They don't look like normal horses. They look like Mongolian horses. They're fat. Look at that. What are the tiny little legs? Tiny little legs and fat bodies? That looks like a Mongolian horse. That don't look like a normal horse. That looks more like a pony. Yee. So no, I'm not going to go on that. That looks ugly. It's not how horses are supposed to look. So to give you guys a little bit cultural like background, Xi'an is like the first capital of China, where basically the first king or emperor existed in. He basically took over China by, you know, uniting it with one language and one currency, one measuring system. China became a country with the capital being Xi'an. This is the whole fit. How do I look? Why is it so dark? This is the whole fit. This is without the jacket. Ugh. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't look that good as a whole. I look kind of tacky. Well, I mean, it's okay. It's like cosplay, but not really. So everyone's going forward this way. I'm gonna try to go the other way. I think there's more food over there. But there's like different stores you can buy little treats, little toys at. Everyone's got a little toy to play with. But yes, back to our history lesson. Xi'an is basically the first capital of China. People here are very like, they really like, I guess, staying in Xi'an because they're really proud of the heritage. But it kind of reminds me of like the Romans, ancient Romans and ancient Greeks. Like where it's like their dynasty fell many years ago, but they don't want to learn about the outside world. No offense. I was like, do you guys use VPNs? Do you like want to understand like what's going on outside of you know, China, they're like, nah, I don't really care. I'm like, damn. So Xi'an, in my opinion, is the rednecks of China. It's the rednecks of China. So this city is the rednecks of China. It's like they're pretty proud of their heritage. That's the easiest way to put it, you know, Chad. That's the easiest way to put it. They united the language, the currency, the measuring systems, and because of that, China became united and started fighting as a country instead of 6 million different, like, you know, mini countries. Because back then there were like all these minority groups, and because of that, they were never unified. And so during the Qing dynasty, Qin Shi Huang defeated all the little nations and then created a united front. He was also the person who built the Great Wall and the Terracotta Warriors and the city walls. So he's one of the, I guess, like most influential emperors from Chinese culture. And this was his hometown. Or honestly, it's right next to here. Like the city itself is not the exact spot. It's like close though. But he's also psychotic. Like he's borderline psychotic. What do I mean by psychotic? He thought that drinking mercury would make him live forever. So the motherfucker just like drank mercury. He sent people out to different parts of the world to try to find the cure for like never dying. He wanted to live forever. This man was like, I don't know, he was just very extreme. He lived for a long time drinking mercury. So it's like mercury poisoning is not that bad. I'm pretty sure he drank mercury because it was silver and it looked cool. So he's like, whoa, this stuff is going to make me live forever. Definitely, 100%. Someone told him, yeah, this shit makes you live forever because it's shiny. And he's like, yeah. Oh, look at the Burger King. Oh, honestly, I think Burger King does a lot better in China than it does in the US. A lot of American brands do better here than they do in the US. Why is there an anime boy store? Look, Chad, there's an anime boy store. Are they like trying to promote anime boys? Actually, that probably works. But yeah, during Chinese New Year, there's a lot of lanterns. You'll see like a lot of big signs, a lot of lanterns, lots of lights. Why is Pepsi? Pepsi has a stage, chat. Look at that. That's like next level. There's like a snake lantern, and then Pepsi has a freaking stage. Pepsi has a stage. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm actually such a boring person. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I don't go party. So when I say nightlife, it's literally just me wandering the streets at night where you guys can look at lights. Sure, we could go to a bar. Woo! I won't drink anything. I'll ask for a soda. Because I'm fucking boring. To introduce a little bit more of this place, so the pagoda is the only place that's actually from ancient China. This thing existed 2,000 years ago. I think that's the Daiyan. It's like you could climb up it as well. It's the big pagoda, I think. There's a big one and a small one, and these are from ancient times. It did collapse partially, so they had to like reconstruct part of it. It collapsed in the Sichuan earthquake, which was recent 10 years, I think. But it was completely fine until the earthquake, the big earthquake. Other than that, like this is the only artifact from 2,000 years ago. You can climb up to the top, but the rest of this was recreated in modern times. They recreated all like, you know, all the cultural like buildings in this area to create like a never sleeping city, or like never turns nighttime city. And so they created a city full of lights so that tourists can come and wander at night and get pretty photos and, you know, understand Xi'an culture. So this is a really pretty building though. There's a pretty lake here. Schmer's legs are tired. How does it look? I don't know. I feel like it makes me look kind of fat. Do you not think it makes my face look kind of big? Because I don't have my bangs to cover up my face. It does make my eyes look big, I agree. Yay! Looks pretty good, yeah. The outfit stinks though. The outfit like reeks. How do I look? When your grandma with dementia tells you you look pretty, you know, it hits right here. Because she can't lie, because she doesn't know who the fuck I am. So I'm feeling kind of good. I'll be like, actually, it's not that bad. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. No. But no, thank you guys so much for chilling with me today. Thank you for walking me home. And I hope you guys had fun. But I'll see you guys really soon. I need to go pee and run, okay? Mwah. Okay, no, I'm not ending like that. Wait. I'm gonna end pretty.